Bourbon, Belts, Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
Welcome back to the Triple B Podcast, Bourbon, Belts, and Blockbusters. We got a bonus episode covering Elimination Chamber 2025.
Yeah, let's go.
And we're going to get right into it. We're going to get our predictions before watching the show.
Yes, I'm Ryan.
I'm Tim.
That's true. Here we go.
Here we go. Predictions. We got
Trish Strattonson.
Tiffy and Trishy. TNT time.
TNT. Ooh.
Versus Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae.
TNT. Never mind. Yes. All right. I would only hope that it's in Toronto. It's Tiffany and it's Trishy. I'm hoping that they win. That's my prediction. They're winning.
I got Nia and Candice LeRae winning or
You're a
no
whore.
contest because Charlotte's going to interfere and cost Tiffy.
You're a whore.
So
Give Trish Stratus what she deserves.
Well, that's true. Her kids are watching her for the first time, so
Yeah, you can't have her fucking take an L here.
so that makes me
And
lean
Nia
into
and
more.
Candice LeRae have no fucking anything in any way, shape, or form to win this match. Fuck you.
That's true.
Anyways.
I'm going Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae.
Well, you're wrong.
That brings us to KO versus Sami Zayn in the unsanctioned match. It's not official. It's unsanctioned.
No contest.
No contest.
This is ending in a no contest.
Oh.
I don't know how can it actually end. It's not sanctioned, so there shouldn't be a ref. It's an unsanctioned match. There should not be a WWE referee. In order for there to be a WWE referee, it needs to be a sanctioned match. Correct? How is this match happening?
I think it still has the rules to a match. Just
How is there a ref? It's not sanctioned, Tim. If there's a referee, that means that it is sanctioned by WWE. That makes no sense. That has nothing to do with me saying it's going to be a no contest. I just thought of that on the spot. However, my no contest, I think that this match ends in like a double fucking just like
both of them knocked
exhaustion, just like can't continue type thing. Like they go through some fucking crazy thing and neither win, and this pushes farther.
Oh.
I think this can't be the fucking end of Sammy and KO at Elimination Chamber. Come on,
Just a one-off.
yeah, no, this is a WrestleMania feud. Are you fucking kidding me? This ain't over tonight.
I think you just swayed my
you're
answer.
welcome.
So
welcome.
now I'm going no contest
It was
with
my
you
man
as well.
thighs. It was my man thighs out.
No, your argument
It's
stands.
a beautiful day. Sun's out. Pasty white thighs out. That's my motto.
I was leaning KO, but I'm going no contest as well because you're right. This is too big for just Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So no contest.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm agreeing with you.
Yep. I like it.
All right. Cody Rhodes and the final boss. Will Cody sell his soul?
I don't think it happens.
I don't
tonight.
think so either.
There's a part of me that thinks it happens eventually.
Oh.
Just based off what I was saying last week, I think there's two options, and I think it's either Cody goes heel or Cena goes heel. One of the two has to go heel, and I think the most likely is probably Cody, because he has longevity.
That's true.
Cena is
on his
Cena
last
gonna
year.
turn heel to end his fucking 30-year career? I don't think so. So 20 something year career.
Yeah.
Right? I think I don't think it happens tonight. I don't think he's selling his soul tonight, but I do think it'll happen eventually.
I agree with you.
I think he's going to piss The Rock off tonight.
I don't think he sells his soul, and I don't think he sells his soul. I think it's someone else. So
You don't think ever he sells his soul?
No.
Okay.
So I think someone else does. And
Someone other than Cena?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Punk.
What? You think Punk teams up with The Rock?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it happens.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right, that brings us to our women's chamber match.
God damn.
Yes.
Fuck, Tim. Is this how Punk gets his WrestleMania main event?
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck me.
I think
Holy twatsickles.
we're gonna get to it.
Anyways,
but okay.
God damn. All right.
Women's
Women's
chamber.
chamber.
Liv Morgan versus Alexa Bliss versus Bianca Belair versus Naomi versus Roxanne Perez versus Bayley. Who do you got?
Alexa Bliss. Fuck you, Alexa. I didn't talk to you. I said Alexa Bliss. You shut up. You robotic whore. You be quiet.
I agree.
Alexa Bliss.
I agree with you. Alexa Bliss is winning this one. It's the only logical answer in this match.
I think the only other one that would make any sense to me is Roxanne Perez.
That was my backup.
That would be the only other one that I would be okay with. Bayley winning, I think, would annoy me, even though I understand like it makes sense storyline wise. Her going against Rhea, sure, I get that. But also like we've seen Bayley in this so many times now that it would kind of just be like, fuck, really again?
Yeah.
Where like Alexa, we haven't seen in fucking 2 years, let alone in a title match, right?
Yeah.
So like that would be dope. And just with how many times have we seen the fucking Wyatt Six shit pop up? Like something, is Nikki Cross gonna fucking show up and help her win? I don't know. And then the other thing, like I said, the backup is like Roxanne Perez. What a fucking dope way to just solidify yourself on the main roster than to fucking win the women's Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah.
So like either one of those, I'm happy with it. I just hope it's one of those two.
Yeah.
If it's any of the other four, I'm going to be
Yeah.
Liv Morgan's my third. I will say that just because I fucking love Liv Morgan and I'm down to see her against Rhea again because they put on such good matches.
They do.
But any of the other three, I'll be fucking pissed.
Yeah. I agree with you. Alexa Bliss makes the most sense to me, followed closely by Roxanne Perez. The rest, I don't want to see. So,
Yeah.
that brings us to the men's chamber where it's a little more murky, but I think we both have our answers.
Yeah.
Judging by what we're wearing. So, all right, what do you got? Oh, John Cena?
Drew McIntyre. No, I'm kidding. I'm going Cena. I'm going Cena all the way. Just fucking cuz. I feel like this also, I'm setting myself up for disappointment because I do feel like this potentially is just another stepping stone in his long losing streak continuing to build towards whatever the fuck is going on with his farewell tour. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm like, he hasn't been around enough to build that enough to then take the L here. Mm-hmm. It was literally, we saw him on the Netflix premiere and just a promo, and then we saw him at the Royal Rumble lose in the final two, and then if we see him lose here, then it's kind of like, you need to start showing up more often. Like you need to be here weekly to drive home this. I haven't lost in seven. I haven't lost in longer than Roman Reigns held the title type thing, right? Because it's pretty fucking close to that if it's not past it by now. Yeah. So then he needs to start showing up more often to help drive that plot point home. Yeah. Because he hasn't been there that often. That's why I feel he's winning.
Yeah. I'm leaning CM Punk. Because I think he's going to be the one that sells his soul to The Rock. Just because that's out of left field. And then I also think he's going to cash in his favor to Paul Heyman and have Roman interfere in this match and knockouts. I think the final two is CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman comes in and costs Rollins the match. Punk wins and goes on to main event WrestleMania. Finally get that main event.
Is that Paul Heyman's favor? Is that the favor?
I think he's cashing. Said? Yeah, that's what I think.
You think Punk is cashing in the favor. Paul Heyman is then having Roman attack Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay. So that is what I predict.
Okay. I like it.
We got Elimination Chamber starting right now as we speak.
Like 20 minutes ago.
We are
25 minutes ago. We're a little behind.
Going right now.
We're going to go watch it.
We'll see you post-show.
We will see you guys soon.
And talk about the show.
Peace. Peace.
We are back post Elimination Chamber, and holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. What a night.
Yeah.
I think we
it
just
was,
we saw some history tonight.
yeah.
Holy
Yes.
hell. That's just instant thoughts. There's nothing more to say. Just holy shit. We'll get into it here.
Yeah, man.
So we are just gonna go through the results. We'll go in order of the matches tonight. So first, starting with the women's chamber match, we had Liv versus Alexa versus Bianca versus Naomi versus Roxanne versus Bailey. The winner was Bianca Belair. Our predictions were Alexa Bliss. Both of us said Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
Neither of us were right. So
Fucking Alexa.
fucking
Robots. Every time it gets us.
every single time. Neither of us were right, so we're already in 0-1 hole. But the match started off insane because Jade Cargill finally came back and looks like she's about to attack Liv, who's going, it wasn't me, and goes after Naomi.
Called it.
You did. You did.
Just saying. I called it. I knew that. I knew it was Naomi's bitch ass from the get.
I still think Bianca's involved. I do.
No, I 100% agree. I think Bianca is definitely involved, but
I don't know how they can tie that into with her winning the Elimination Chamber now. So
maybe she wasn't involved.
That will be interesting, but I feel like she is somehow, some way. Bunch of crazy moments in this match. The whip, the hair whip from Bianca to Liv was just.
Dude, Liv she was beat to shit. Like her body was just like she was bleeding from like multiple different spots, legs, torso, back, like everything. Like she was beat the fuck up. It was wild.
She was definitely, I would say, one of the MVPs of the night. Was just
absolutely
incredible. Roxanne got to shine.
Wish we would have seen Pop Rocks.
Yeah, I'm not bitter about Naomi not being in the match. It was a nice little surprise.
I think it was a good call.
Get her out of there quickly.
I think it was a good call.
But yeah, it's the match with Bianca is going to be good. Whoever she goes against, Rhea, Io, both of them, who knows? Yeah. But it's going to be a banger. It's just not who I wanted to win, but I'm okay with it. I've thought about it, and I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
All right, going on to TNT time. Tiffy and Trishi versus Nia and Jax and Candice LeRae. The winners were TNT. Yep. TNT time. And Ryan, you were right. I was wrong. I thought, Charlotte was going to come out there, and she was nowhere to be seen, and they just let it be Trishi get that big win.
I just feel like they set it up almost too obvious.
Yeah.
For me to go the other way. Just like every time we've seen that whole quartet, it's been Tiffany and Trish getting beat down. Yeah. So, with the exception of like the final moment of that segment last night, they like fought them off. Yeah. But they weren't necessarily standing tall either. Right? Yeah. Like, so I was just like, they can't have it be that lead up and then just get fucking squashed at the event in front of Trish's kids.
That's
in
true.
Toronto. Like I just felt like there was too much. So
yeah, agreed.
Yep. And it ended up happening.
Trish, she had some big moments in that match, and I thought, she hasn't skipped a beat. I don't think.
No,
and
she still got it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Then we go on to KO versus Sami Zayn in their unsanctioned match. Winner was KO. Ryan, you swayed me away from KO, and we both said they were going to end up dead.
I know. It was going to be no contest.
No contest. And
I stand by it. I feel like that's how it should have gone.
I agree. So neither of us were right. So
KO won it.
KO won, but holy shit, that match.
Oh my Lord.
We thought the ladder match was brutal.
This was 10 times more
Yeah.
brutal than the ladder match.
And
Like the final like spot in the ladder match may have outshined most of the moments, but this whole like match as a whole was above and beyond the ladder match. I mean, the shots with the barbed wire chair.
Yeah. Or KO going face into it.
Just the straight shots with the chair. Yeah. The
blue thunder bomb onto the chair.
Lord.
It did not give at all.
And Sammy going, fucking hey. Sammy going head over heels, fucking through double tables. Sammy putting KO through back-to-back tables.
Or like, I don't even know what you call it, but that like half Nelson German suplex to the chair.
Jesus Christ!
There were just so many moments, and the triple pop-up power bomb to like did it 3 times to the ringside to Sammy was just brutal.
Yeah.
And they brought headshots back, and like there was headshots going on in this match, and we don't get to see that very often. So
and we got that like kind of fisherman twisting suplex off the top rope through a table.
It was just
a lot of table spots in this.
The match delivered.
It was great.
And then we get a return of Randy Orton, so it looks like something's shaping up there. And that brings us to the men's chamber match. We had CM Punk versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre versus Logan Paul. Winner was John Cena. Ryan, you were right. I'm away. CM Punk let me down again. But the fact that it ended with those two in the match was just awesome. And then, I mean, there was plenty of big spots in this match as well.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean,
this match, both ending the night with match-wise with those back-to-back matches, had us literally the entire time just being like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we don't know. Like, legit, we were just like, we don't know who's going to win this. It was crazy. And you're rocking the CM Punk gear. I'm rocking the Cena gear. And the fact that it came down to those two was exactly what we were hoping for. And the fucking final moment, they're going at it. And then out of nowhere, you get fucking Seth Rollins with coming back in after getting eliminated with the stomp to Punk.
They did a good job hiding that. Yeah. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, for sure. And then Cena drags him back in and doesn't even hit him with an FU and pin. He goes for the STF, and
he doesn't even tap.
Didn't even tap, which was good.
Which is good.
Yeah, that definitely protects CM Punk.
Who was a superhero. Like, he kicked out of everything in this match.
Yeah, he did.
God.
Kicked out of an FU, kicked out of a pedigree, kicked out of a stomp. That was preceded by a buckle bomb.
Yeah. It was insane. It was crazy that Drew got eliminated first because Drew drewed himself. And
he's mocking Cena after hitting him with a Claymore, and then Priest just opportunistic rolls him up and gets the pin. Like I said, I know like you were like kind of upset at first about like him being the first one eliminated, but it was also like I said, it's like plays right into his entire story arc. So it was perfect.
That said, John Cena wins. Like we said, Chamber goes up. He's celebrating. We roll right into Cody Rhodes coming out, congratulating John Cena, them thanking each other, blah, 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 and pointing at WrestleMania because that's the main event of well, not necessarily, but we're assuming is going to be the main event of WrestleMania. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and then we get The Rock coming out, which led us to our last prediction. Did Cody agree to sell his soul to The Rock? He did not.
He gave
an emphatic,
a wild fashion.
He gave an emphatic.
Dwayne, go fuck yourself.
He dropped a fuck bomb.
Yeah.
On WWE TV, we saw the fuck bomb. It was incredible.
It was fucking awesome. It was so cool.
It fit the moment.
I just got chills again, just like rethinking about it. It's just, oh my God.
Just when you think
We've never heard an F-bomb just openly dropped
yeah,
ever? Has it
not in WWE. I've seen it in AEW,
all the
but
time. But I'm just saying, like in WWE, I don't think it's
not
ever
that
just,
I
like,
can think of. No,
happened in like a actual promo segment.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's been moments where you've heard things slip a little bit or you could read lips.
yeah,
But yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean that was monumental.
yes, and then that
Wanna talk about
proceeded
monumental.
with Cena hugging Cody and Rock giving the cutthroat. And damn, Cena gives what is probably the meanest low blow I can recall.
Yeah, not even I mean, yeah, the meanest low blow that I've seen in a long time. But then follows it up with one of the most just gruesome beatdowns.
It was brutal. It didn't feel like they were pulling any punches for this segment. It was.
I mean, how many times do you watch a segment like this and then the person that got beat down, you're watching them walk away and their face is already purple?
Yeah.
Like the whole left side of Cody's face was like swelling and purple because Cena straight up was fucking clocking him with the title, with the microphone, with the watch, with his fists. Like,
You name it.
it was just like, holy shit, man. Which,
Pretty sure Travis Scott got one in too.
Yep.
And then you follow that up by some strap, the weight
Oh my
belt
God.
across the back. Just
fucking brutal, man.
brutal.
Brutal.
Had my jaw on the floor,
Oh, yeah.
and I think you would agree with that. It was insane. We both said Cody would say no, so we were both right. That was my only achievement tonight. Ryan did talk about this last week. He would be for this whole soul thing if it was Cena going to the dark side. So definitely did talk about that last week. So prediction results, Ryan, you went 3 for 5. I went a measly 1 for 5. Probably my worst outing yet. So, but I'll take it. I'll take any loss. That was an amazing, incredible night.
That was.
What a night.
Yeah.
What?
This was definitely a memorable one. All from top to bottom.
I think
Like all around.
Yeah, this goes down as probably one of the biggest shock turns ever,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Because I don't know that anybody has gone as long as Cena in one fucking lane.
Yeah.
Right? Like Hogan didn't go for 20 years before going heel.
No.
It wasn't 20 years.
No.
I know that. He turned heel in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Exactly.
what? The other one that they talked about on the post show there was Roman turning heel with Heyman. He hasn't even been in the company for 20 years.
Yeah. And he
So-
started off as heel, so
Yeah.
yeah. No, I agree. It's
So, I mean, there's not a whole lot.
there's not big.
Like, this is.
I think Stone Cold being he went heel. I mean, it wasn't as shocking, but I mean him aligning with
'cause-
Vince McMahon at
yeah.
WrestleMania 17 was pretty crazy. But no,
Again, I don't think there's anything has ever happened to this magnitude.
Yeah.
Of what this means and what this stands for and for who it is and who he stands for.
Yeah.
And what he's always stood for. You know what I mean? Like, there has been no bigger babyface in the history of wrestling than John Cena.
yeah. And then to go do this in your final year, your
Yeah.
farewell
In your
tour,
farewell tour
is-
to the now current biggest babyface,
yeah.
right? Like, holy shit. It was fucking wild.
Going into quick thoughts, Ryan, what was your favorite match? Favorite segment?
God. I don't know how to. I mean, match wise, it's hard to even pick between the Sammy KO and the men's chamber match.
Yeah.
I would probably lean towards Sammy KO
Yeah, that's
for
what
best match.
Yeah.
Because that was just fucking That was insane.
Yeah, I would agree.
All around for everything that took place. I mean, I think Cena turning
Yeah.
heel.
Yeah,
just
segment wise,
caps
yeah,
everything.
that is definitely least favorite match. I think we can both agree. The tag match.
Yeah. And not necessarily to any deficit of the tag match either, because it was good.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, it's when you're up against what you were up against, it's kind of hard to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. There was too much going against them to be the top match. All right, that brings us to WrestleMania Impact. So I think obviously, just the obvious, Bianca's going for a title at Mania,
Yep.
and we got John Cena.
Yeah.
But now we kind of
have
know
a heel John
we got a
Cena.
heel John Cena. We got the final boss in his corner.
Yep.
So
That definitely, there's implications there.
definitely big impact there. I think
we're running towards Orton KO.
Yep, with Orton returning, I think that's
Seth and Punk. Potentially a Drew and Priest angle.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. So I think a lot of seeds were planted. And I know we've talked about this, but the odd man out now is Roman. Is just, where does he fit in a WrestleMania scenario now?
I already told you. I don't think we're gonna see him. Like, I honestly don't think we're gonna see him. Like, where the fuck would he end up in this?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Like, especially now. Like, Seth was the only thing that made any sense.
Yeah, that's what I was banking on in
My
the
assumption
chamber.
is that's going to be off the table now because Seth just cost Punk his WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
So Punk's gonna get his.
And yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to be like a triple threat match. I wouldn't think so. But yeah, no, it's just weird to think that. I know he's not around, obviously, and it doesn't really impact anything. But it's also weird to not think that he won't be there. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll see, though.
We have essentially seen him like 15 times, counting last year's WrestleMania to now. We've seen him like 15 times, and 2 of those were at WrestleMania night 1, night 2 last year.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. So just
right.
what a night. That brings us to our 3 bells rating.
I mean, this is like a 5.
Yeah, there it
out
goes.
of 3.
It exceeds the 3
Yes,
bells. I think.
This is hands down the best PLE we've watched since we've been doing the show.
Yeah,
Like
easily.
It's bar none. It's
Yeah.
absolutely, this is the best PLE we've watched. It was, even with, like we said, the tag match being our least favorite, it was just because of what it's up against.
Yeah.
It was still, held its own for what it was. But from top to bottom, this PLE delivered in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
100% agree. We both say 5 bells. That's our first exceeding a 3.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's well deserved.
Yes, totally,
well deserved.
for
So, heck yeah, man! What a night!
sure. Yeah, dude.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let's fucking go.